Lightning strikes in this Howard County showdown and thunder booms throughout this Catholic League rivalry, plus your chance to win a $50 gift certificate. All this plus highlights, scores, and more today on the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
The Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
He's going down the right sideline. He's on that side.
Today's show is brought to you by University of Maryland Medicine, Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Geico Direct Insurance.
Hi, and welcome to the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show. I'm Sam Davis, sports editor with the Sun. Great action on tap this week, starting in Howard County, where the Wildcats from Wild Lake have enjoyed their finest season in over 20 years. The number 17 Cats are 13-3 on the year, and they're looking for their first county title since 1978. Last week, they met rival Long Reach, a young team who at times this season has shown they can keep pace with the stronger competition. Could the Lightning muster enough muscle to overtake the Wildcats? Let's hit courtside and find out.
The Wild Lake Wildcats were looking to rely on quickness, intensity, and experience to continue their Class 4A title run against the upstart Lightning from Long Reach. And Josh Gross got the Lightning offense started up with his turnaround jumper from the stripe. He banked 13 on the night. Jason Johnson kept the Lightning on top with this strike from 3, hitting nothing but rope. He contributed 6 points. The Wildcats would claw closer. Namer Wilson sinks 2 of his team-high 15 to pull the Cats within 5 after 1. And Jerome Parkinson continues to apply pressure with this full-court run and bucket to even the score. Long Reach moved back on top in the second. Berestein uses the rim and the board for 2 of his 6. Then Greg James uses his strength inside to pull the Cats to within 7 at the break. He had 11 points. But game-high scorer Robert Francois took control in the second, igniting his team. A French kiss off the glass, only to be outdone by his own feed to Kerry Sims, who puts the finishing touches on the upset victory. Long Reach prevails 76-64 over Wild Lake.
More NCAA signings took place last week. Let's bring you up to date on standout athletes from around the area who made their commitments, plus more scores from around the region. How did your favorite team fare? Let's check out our Geico Direct scoreboard for the results.
The number 6 Patriots from John Carroll were poised for a battle against the number 2 Gators from Seton Keogh. Keogh was trying to end the Patriots' overall winning streak at 9. And Megan Allen started the ball rolling with this one from three-point land. She had 9 on the contest. Keisha Blackwell led all scorers with 11, including this sweet move on the baseline and kiss off the glass for 2. But John Carroll, with the record of 15-4, kept pace. Sarah Octavek contributed with this nice move in the paint for 2 of her 6. And Megan Sparks pulled the Patriots even at 12 after 1. She ended with 9 on the match. Senior Nikki Brown kept her Gators in check with a nice drive to the bucket. And junior Kristen Jasper answered right back with this underhanded bank off the board. She finished with 8. And then the Patriots extended their lead to 9 at the half with this tray from Jenny Bisco. But Blackwell and the Gators snapped back in the second. They tie it at 30 with 4 minutes to go. Then battle back from 3 in the final seconds as Jackie Valderas hits the game winner. Seton Keogh escapes with this hard-fought victory over John Carroll. The 4A, 3A Central Regional events unfolded at the 5th Regiment Armory last week. The area's best from Hartford, Carroll, and Anne Arundel counties, along with Baltimore City, competed. The new girls on the block from C. Milton Wright would take center stage and steal the show after only weeks of preparation. The Mustangs, behind strong performances by Casey Rometto and Carroll Wetlauer, captured the 3,200 relays and 1,600-meter events, while Jen Arsenault skied high for a first-place finish in the pole vault, and Caitlin Baker took second in the high jump. On the boys' side, Victor Thillett of Old Mill outdistanced his competition in the mile and 2-mile events. But Westminster's Jesse O'Connell had the final kick in the 800 to finish on top, while teammate Jared Craig cleared hurdles in 7.3 seconds and finished second in the high jump. The number 4 Owls raced to victory, followed by Mervo and the Patriots from Old Mill.
When we come back, number 1 Annapolis tries to keep its unbeaten streak alive. It's our big game of the week, and it's next on the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
There's a hospital in Maryland where a team of researchers are developing innovative, non-invasive cancer treatments. Doctors here are minimizing radiation exposure to healthy tissue by using 3-dimensional images to target the exact locations of tumors, thus improving patient comfort, care, and success. Who's leading these medical advancements? University of Maryland Medicine.
Make my dorm room the Best Buy dorm room.
This is it. Best Buy Residence Evaluation Team. We're going to take a look around if you don't mind. Built-in VCR and a Sony PlayStation, huh? Do your parents know you have that? You can't stop me. Am I the only one that smells that? Nice computer. Hey, what kind of CDs you got? Great stereo.
Dorm life from Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
What's up? Tom, it's your mom.
Happening again.
Where's it centered?
I got it. It's centered on Elwood Drive.
Go, go, go! Back, all civilians back.
2.7.
Yeah.
2.9.
Oh, I'm feeling it. Go, 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 go! Yes! Oh!
I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. Yeah!
Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Not every victory makes the papers. Achieve New Balance.
The number 1 Annapolis Panthers took their undefeated 15-win season to center court last week against the Falcons from Severna Park. The Panthers, led by all-time county leading scorer Thomas Hawkins, are seeking their 17th county and 14th regional titles. But the Falcons, behind senior guard Derek Dixon, were looking to knock the Panthers off track as they continue their breakthrough 12-3 season with their eye on the 4A county championship prize. Would the Falcons soar this night? Let's ask our Dave Goldman, who was there for all the action at our Dick's Sporting Goods Big Game of the Week.
Sam, before we head courtside, it's time to announce today's winner in the Dick's Sporting Goods $50 gift certificate giveaway. Rachel Hoke of Pennsylvania. You now have until the end of today's program to call this number, give your date of birth and social security number, and claim your prize. Anyone interested in becoming eligible for next week's drawing and a chance for a $500 grand prize certificate in April, stay tuned for details following the big game. It was the Annapolis Panthers' turn to check out the view from the top spot, unbeaten at 15-0. They welcomed in the Falcons of Severna Park at 12-4. And a big night for Falcons junior John Garrett. He led his team with 24 points. Derek Dixon also played well. Derek with the domino effect in the lane for 2 more. But here, the unforced error leads to a Panther break. Marcus Johnson delivers the sweet dish to Joseph Feldman on the 2-on-1. Junior guard Marcus Neal had a spectacular evening. Here's proof. 2 of his 31 points on the pull-up jumper. Panthers by 5 in the second quarter. Seemed Annapolis all-time leading scorer Thomas Hawkins was everywhere. On the inside and on the outside. The evening also marked a milestone for Panthers senior Marcus Johnson. With 12 points in the game, he became the 6th player in school history to score 1,000 points for his career. Up 17 in the third, Annapolis head coach John Brady goes to the Panthers' offensive backfield. Tailback Rayvon Johnson hits for 2 after the aggressive rebound. Severna Park got it down to 10 with 4 minutes to play. John Garrett leading the charge. But Thomas Hawkins and the Panthers were just too much on this evening. They post the 81-63 victory at home.
Everybody's gunning for us. It's like the Super Bowl for everybody. You know, when you top undefeated, everybody wants to beat you. So we came out full hard and we maintained.
There's some people that realize their season's over and there's nothing to play for. You know, they got us to shoot for. I mean, that's something. If somebody upsets that, that's a big win. But Severna Park's not a rival for us. They haven't beaten us in I don't know how long, 11, 12 years. They've only beaten us twice in 23 years, so I don't consider that a rivalry.
So now it's the Panthers' turn to stake their claim as the #1 team in the Baltimore area. And judging by their performance, they seem very comfortable in the top spot. At Annapolis High School, I'm Dave Goldman for the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
Rachel Hoke of Pennsylvania still has until the end of today's show to call in and claim her $50 gift certificate from Dick's Sporting Goods. If you would like to enter our drawing, send a postcard with your name, address, daytime phone, date of birth, and social security number to the address on your screen, or send in the entry form located in today's Sunday Sun. All contestants will be eligible for our grand prize $500 gift certificate in April. We'll announce another lucky winner next week, so send your entries in today. The Patriots from John Carroll made a splash at the Harford County Championships at Magnolia Middle School last Thursday. The Patriots were vying for their 4th straight undefeated season, 4th straight regular season title, and 4th consecutive Harford County Championship, and they would not be denied. The Patriots glided to victory in 6 of 11 events, including the 200 individual medley and 200 and 400 freestyle events. Patriot freshman Lauren Betzing struck gold 4 times, winning the 100 and 200 freestyle events and contributing in the 200 and 400 team relays. John Carroll finishes ahead of the pack in over half the events, followed by North Harford and Bel Air.
Each week, we honor athletes who take pride in their schoolwork. Today, we salute these dedicated student athletes from Carver Tech High in Baltimore City. Congratulations and keep up the good work. After the break, you'll meet our male and female athletes of the week and...
Coming up next is the best 9 plays of the week on the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show.
Yeah! Are you an athlete if you only play for bragging rights? What if you inherit your uniform? Are you an athlete if your toughest competition is yourself? What if your role model doesn't even play a sport? Or if you don't play sports at all anymore? Are you an athlete? Always. Russell Athletic, durable clothing made for the long run.
There's a hospital in Maryland where doctors are taking crash injury research to the next level. A hospital whose doctors are analyzing real crash data to help advance orthopedic care, where world-renowned shock trauma specialists are using their clinical experience to help automakers design safer cars. Who's leading these medical advancements? University of Maryland Medicine.
Here's my idea. Make it easy to buy a cell phone.
With this new cellular and DSS support zone, Best Buy is unstoppable, Ed.
You said it, Matt. Here we can see a customer being helped with his cell phone activation.
He's connected and ready to go.
Ooh, and this guy just made arrangements to have his DSS installed next Tuesday.
That's a great plan. Let's go down to Frank.
So what do you think of the new support zone?
It's great. Everything's in one place. It's really easy.
Well, there you have it. Helping you get connected the easy way. Best Buy, now that's a great idea.
Kristen Jasper of John Carroll and Victor Thillett of Old Mill propelled their teams to key victories last week. Kristen led the Patriots to 3 victories over ranked teams averaging over 21 points a game. And Victor led his Patriots track team, winning 3 distance events in the Anne Arundel County Championships, giving him 8 county indoor titles. Let's meet Victor and Kristen, our University of Maryland Medicine Athletes of the Week.
I don't like following other people. I just like being my own person, doing whatever, scooping around, whatever. Like everyone says, I'm like Dennis Rodman, like crazy old person, all the earrings, tongue piercings, everything. And I don't know, like I just go out there and do what I can, and that's it.
And John Carroll Jr. Kristen Jasper is doing all that she can to keep the 5th-ranked Patriots in the running for the Catholic League crown in the tough IAAMA conference. She recently had 29 points in a game against Roland Park, 22 in a W over Mercy, and 14 each in victories over IND and Spalding. But she doesn't want to be known solely as a scoring machine.
I want to have like a little of everything, like an overall player. I don't want to just dominate in like one area. I just want to do a little of everything.
Kristen is a blue-collar player. She's very, very physical. She steps up, particularly in the big games. Whatever you need, she seems to be able to get the job done. If you need 2 points, she'll get 2 points. If you need a rebound, she'll come up with that. If you need a steal or an assist, she's a very smart player and just seems to deliver whatever you need.
And if delivering for young athletes in the form of role modeling is needed, Kristen will gladly rise to the occasion.
I like when people look up to me, and I try to do something about it. If I know someone's looking up to me, I want to, prove to them that I'm the person they want to look up to and give it all I can.
And we congratulate Kristen for giving her all as our University of Maryland Medicine Athlete of the Week.
I want to improve my 2-mile because I ran that one faster my sophomore year. Haven't done so good in it since. So I'm trying to bounce back in the 2-mile. As well as still drop my 800 time. My goal is to improve every race, go out hard, see what I can do. Sometimes I don't always do my best, but sometimes it's good enough.
And good enough for Old Mill senior Victor Thillett is better than most. Last season, he was the 1,600-meter champ and state 3,200-meter champ 2 years ago as a sophomore. Last week, Thillett breezed to victory in both of those events in Anne Arundel County, along with an 800-meter first-place finish.
I love running every race. Every race is different. Different people, different. It's like the races are never the same. I mean, some races are fast. I like this. It's more of a speed race than a distance. I don't like the 2 miles as much as I like the 8.
He's very dedicated, hard worker, committed to success. Seems to love running, which is kind of a rare breed. Very small in stature. He carries an enormous amount of weight on the track. Everyone knows who he is when we show up somewhere.
And though he stands just 5'5", Victor is definitely someone to look up to.
I run a lot of club track in the summer. I talk to a lot of their coaches, and a lot of their coaches use me as an example just because my size, my height. They just basically use me as an example for their little kids. Basically, they just say everybody can grow up and be like him. See me run against guys bigger than me, stronger than me. With my talent, they figured that they'd be the same way.
And we look up to you as well, Victor, as our University of Maryland Medicine Athlete of the Week.
Thanks, Amber. Now we continue on the fast track with some outstanding plays from last week. Check these out.
Thanks, Sam. Derek Dixon starts our highlight reel with a fast break of his own. He does the run and shuffle to John Garrett, who lays it up and in. Next, we shuffle the deck over at John Carroll. Keisha Blackwell plays her hand with an ace, while Denise King is good for the deuce. Now to deal some D, Wildcat Jerome Parkinson says, "Jack you very much." So the Lightning's Josh Gross strikes back and says, "Take that, Jack." From Jack to Jam, we turn to Nima Wilson, who goes for the honey and our honors as the Best Buy Outstanding Play of the Week.
Today's Best Buy Best Cheer comes courtesy of the Lady Owls from Towson Catholic. You are now nominated to be selected our Best Buy Cheer of the Year. Congratulations, ladies.
B-L-T-C-H-S. 1, 2, 3. T-C-H-S.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by University of Maryland Medicine, featuring Dr. Leanne Carroll, head team physician for the University of Maryland Terrapins, who talks to us today about performance-enhancing drugs.
There's a lot of incentive to want to be good at your sport, not only for a college scholarship purpose, but always when you're at college, it's getting to the next level professionally. Now that we see those opportunities mounting in women as well, there are a number of things that are obviously proven to be performance-enhancing, the illegal anabolic steroids. That's an obvious performance-enhancing drug that we know has deliberate, significant side effects. The things that are a little bit more concerning are the things that are available over the counter that that people can take without a prescription, have free access to. Some of those medications contain ephedrine-type stimulant compounds, which pose a risk not only to our young athletes, but to middle-aged athletes and older athletes who have blood pressure problems and are on blood pressure medications. They can interact and cause problems. The other thing is it has been documented in a couple cases that some of the products over the counter contain illegal banned substances, testosterone derivative supplements that are put into protein powder mixes and not really spelled out on the label. So there are some things that in some companies they have added them illegally and athletes may take them unknowingly. The more common thing that's received a lot of popularity is the creatine. That's a protein supplement that is readily available. It's not FDA approved. There's some concern that the side effects of that may involve some harm to the kidneys. The problem with the creatine is it does work in some athletes, not all, and that's being looked at pretty aggressively right now across the country.
When we return, the nation's top-ranked senior heavyweight wrestler talks about his #1 motivation, his father. Don't miss this inspirational story when the Baltimore Sun High School Sports Show continues.
There's a hospital in Maryland where in 1920, doctors first showed the world surgery could be performed on the heart. A hospital whose pioneering excellence continues today, with doctors developing advanced videoscopic procedures to reduce pain and recovery time. Who's leading these medical advancements? University of Maryland Medicine.
Make my dorm room the Best Buy dorm room.
This is it. Best Buy Residence Evaluation Team, we're going to take a look around if you don't mind. Built-in VCR and a Sony PlayStation, huh? Do your parents know you have that? You can't stop me. Yeah. Am I the only one that smells that? Nice computer. Hey, what kind of CDs you got? Great stereo.
Dorm life from Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
What's up? Tom, it's your mom.
I need you to find these people now.
Okay, boys. Release the hounds.
Someone's been here. Searching for someone at your car insurance company after dark? At Geico Direct, we're here 24 hours a day. In fact, one 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
He is the Gilman Greyhounds points leader the past 3 seasons on the wrestling mat and ranked #1 in the nation in the senior heavyweight division. Without question, senior Mike Faust is in a class by himself. While many star athletes rely on past accomplishments and future potential for motivation, Mike needs only to look to the edge of the mat for his. That's where his father sits.
Ever since I was little, I kind of looked up to him. He was always there for me, supporting me in school and athletics, and that's a nice thing to have. Some people don't always have that, so I was fortunate to have him around when I was little, growing up.
Gilman senior Mike Faust appreciates the relationship he has with his father, perhaps because the two are so much alike. Mike Sr. was a standout athlete himself, excelling in both football and baseball. Then, an unfortunate accident occurred at a party when someone pushed him off a pier into shallow water. He landed on his neck, which left him paralyzed. He was the same age Mike Jr. is today.
I think we have a really strong relationship. I mean, obviously we have a lot of common ground, you know, between sports and school and religion, but even without that, I mean, we're just both, you know, really, I think, easygoing people, and we get along really easily. He's real friendly, and, you know, I just think our personalities work well.
The relationship between Mike and his dad runs deeper than most. He looks to him for inspiration and strength to meet his challenges.
When I think about all the things he accomplished up until that time and all the things he's accomplished since then, you know, it's definitely a source of motivation. Also knowing that there's so much more athletically that he could have done if he hadn't received the injury. So I feel like, you know, definitely trying to carry on his lineage.
And at 215 pounds, Faust is looking to carry on with his undefeated 32-0 record, which has earned him the #1 ranking in America. He's shooting for All-Metro honors for the 3rd straight year, to go with a host of additional credits he has earned, like 2-time private school state champion and 2-time winner of the celebrated Delaware Mid-Atlantic Winter Nationals.
It's an honor to be #1, but it's also, you know, a challenge to me personally that I keep having to drive and motivate myself not to lose it, because in any day, you know, someone could take that from me. And it's just a combination of things, of working hard in the wrestling room, lifting hard before and after practice in the weight room, and going to tournaments out of season. I mean, wrestling season's only in the winter time for high school, but I wrestle from pretty much year-round, going out of state. You know, I go up to North Dakota, down to Florida, up to Michigan, down to Alabama. It's, you know, it's a lot of miles in the car for my family, but it's what you need to do to be successful.
He has a very strong work ethic, and it kind of rubs off on all of us. So he brings a great deal because he's a nice guy. You want to be around him, and you know, you learn from him. So, I mean, I'm saying that because I think I have too.
And learning for Mike doesn't just happen on the football field in the fall or the mat in the winter. He carries a 4.0 and is headed to the University of Penn. He understands the importance of balance.
A lot of people think that, like, athletics will take them to college. You know, if they do everything well on the athletic field, that'll carry on to college. And sometimes that's true, but luckily from an early age, probably between my father's influence and my own level-headedness, I realized that without academics, you know, you can only get so far with wrestling. And that's always been kind of my goal, is for wrestling to help me get into a good college, but at the same time, you got to really put in a lot to the academic end of it. So I tried really hard to, like, maintain both a good GPA and do well in sports, and that's what it's all about. I mean, if I was just, you know, really good at wrestling, #1 in the country, and, you know, I couldn't pass, you know, the NCAA clearinghouse test or something, and, you know, I wouldn't be going to college next year, and, you know, all I would have is a bunch of trophies and newspaper clippings, but nothing tangible. So I thought academics definitely equally important part, probably more important.
Thanks, Elena. In addition to all his other accomplishments, Faust will be Maryland's representative on a team of U.S. wrestlers against Pennsylvanians in the All-Star game in March. A prestigious honor, and we wish Mike all the best. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Continue to turn to the Sun for all the latest high school scores and stories from around the region. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great school week ahead.
Our Prep Athlete Awards are courtesy of Larry Beck, the Trophy King.